Hello and welcome to my Nursing 420 PowerPoint presentation, Flexible Scheduling, the answer to scheduling and staffing problems. We will look at the history of flexible scheduling, why a facility might utilize a flexible schedule, what exactly is flexible scheduling, and some different types. Finally, the solutions flexible scheduling may bring to a healthcare facility. The history of flexible scheduling. Historically, prior to the U.S. industrialization period of the mid-1800s, most workers were either farmers or self-employed. This determined their own work schedules. Then the traditional employer with set work hours away from home appeared. Like large factories or personal businesses, they employed a now traditional, work week of 40 hours and 5 days a week. But in December of 1930, the Kellogg's Company altered the 8-hour workday. They changed it to 4 6-hour shifts, covering a 24-hour period in their factories. They did this to give laid-off workers during the Great Depression jobs. Morale increased due to more leisure time, accidents reduced, and the price per unit of production declined as employees worked more productively. The program Kellogg's publicized as a national model and supported by government and labor businesses. In various forms, flexible scheduling is still used today. Why would a facility use flexible scheduling? They would use it to address staff dissatisfaction. This can lead to job stress, tardiness, poor patient care, job injuries, or mistakes. They would use it to address absenteeism. Younger nurses expect to have flexible schedules and may use absenteeism to get it. Understanding the cause of absenteeism is essential for developing strategies to control it. Vacancies in staff positions that are not being filled, or staffing costs are increasing from using agency nurses. In a competitive labor market, companies can choose to offer their workers the freedom afforded by flexible schedules in order to improve both morale and loyalty to the company. In May 2004, 36.4 million wage and salary workers, or about 30% of all such workers, were able to vary their work hours to some degree. This flexibility provides workers with increased control over their time, enhancing their ability to balance competing demands at work and at home. Let's watch an update on flexible schedules.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the MDnews.com Minute. I'm Charlie Milburn. Do flexible schedules for hospital staff members help facilities keep the best workers? A recent article in Hospital and Health Networks, the American Hospital Association's magazine, reports they do. The article was informed by interviews with key staff from multiple medical facilities and by an October 2009 healthcare industry study from Core Practice, a scheduling consultant firm. The study revealed 87% of the surveyed healthcare professionals expressed a desire to work longer shifts in exchange for additional off days and less commute time. The Core Practice study listed 5 key labor challenges that included overtime expenses due to schedule inflexibility and outdated human resource policies. An article from the American Medical Association's January 2010 issue of American Medical News echoes these findings to an extent. It revealed that physicians who have control over their work schedules report dramatic improvements in life-work balance, which leads to greater job satisfaction. You're now up to date with the MDnews.com Minute. This is Charlie Milburn. Thanks for watching.
Let's look at the employee of today. The demographic labor market shifts have created a workforce that increasingly needs and values flexibility. Nearly 40% of all professionals and managers who work at major U.S. companies are now women. Statistics show an explosive growth in the number of individuals who must ensure family responsibilities are managed while they are at work. 83% of U.S. families are dual earners or single parents with children under 18 years of age. 30% of all workers provide elder care. 50% of children will live in a single-parent household before reaching 18 years of age. Millennials, our current generation, they have a more balanced approach to work than previous generations. What is flexible scheduling? It's any system that allows healthcare workers, nurses, or aides to choose their hours or shifts that they work. Some different types of flexible scheduling are self-scheduling, shift work, compressed work week, flex place, or telework. Self-scheduling. The staff determine which hours they would work. Benefits for this: improved health and sense of well-being. It increases general happiness when nurses can determine their own schedule. This gives a greater sense of balance between work and family and social demands. Also has been shown to decrease some health conditions, digestive problems, chronic fatigue, and psychological issues. A large private hospital that implemented this reported a 41% reduction in sick leave. Reduction in staff concerns. Nurses felt more satisfied with their jobs and less likely to suffer from burnout. They are also more willing to work extra shifts. Job satisfaction. Flexible schedules result in increased job satisfaction and commitment. Flexible schedules accommodate nurses' lives outside of work, and as a result, recruitment and retention are also improved. Shift work. It's a common form of non-standard working time. The common shifts we'll see are 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., or 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. We also see double shifts. These allow for education pursuits. This allows for family and childcare needs. Approximately 15% of the U.S. labor force works non-standard shift work. Approximately 10% in France compared to 20% in the other European countries like Greece and the United Kingdom. A large number of nursing facilities employ this type of flexible scheduling. Compressed work weeks. An employee works a full-time schedule in fewer than 5 days. Most common are 4 10-hour days in a week. Hospitals use a full-time equivalent of 3 12-hour days to equal full-time. The benefit would be to have a 3-day weekend either every week or every other week. Compressed weeks are more common in North America and especially in Canada. Roughly 15% of U.S. employees have a compressed work week. This type of schedule is most common for lower-level employees and police or nursing occupations. Flex place or telework. The labor activities are performed from any varied location. The types include telecommuting, satellite office, or mobile workers. Telecommuters work from home on a regular basis, using technology to communicate and transmit information. This would apply to non-clinical areas of healthcare. It continues to give the flexibility and yield productivity. An example of telework is checking your work email from home. Let's watch a video on telework.
2012 is the year for positive change in business practice, and O2 are leading the way with flexible working solutions. When you're running a business, you face challenges every day, and things don't always run smoothly. These challenges can present barriers that stop you reaching your goals. Rocketing fuel prices, bad weather, or a big public event can stop business in its tracks, and 2012 looks set for more disruption. Flexible working can improve business productivity by giving the option and the right technology to work on the move. Your people will enjoy a better work-life balance and improve job satisfaction, keeping knowledge and skills in the business for longer. Flexible working provides alternative ways of working to avoid the obstacles that often hold you back. ways that are better for your people and your business. Plus, you won't need to make large investments to adopt flexible working. You can make small changes which make a big difference to the way you work, giving you more time and money for the important things. In a recent study, 27% of workers said the ability to choose when and where they work was their most important work benefit. And more than half of people believe they are more efficient when they work flexibly, as they can work anywhere, turning time spent travelling or between meetings into productive time. There are benefits to businesses of all sizes, from sole traders to larger offices. With business finances constantly under pressure and travel becoming more expensive, there are other ways to stay in touch. Smartphones and tablets keep you connected to your team, customers, and those important documents and systems. You could try O2 Group Conference, or software apps such as FaceTime on iPhone, allowing you to have productive meetings when you can't meet face-to-face. And make sure mobile phone users have access to emails on their handsets, provide dongles for when Wi-Fi isn't available, and install hands-free kits in cars. You can work anywhere and not lose out on a day's work. O2 can help you connect with people in different locations. Attract and retain the best people to the business and improve their work-life balance. Turn time spent travelling into productive working time. Be prepared for uncontrollable events and stay in touch even from home. Save time and money from better working practice. And reduce the environmental impact of your business. And remember, work is something you do, not somewhere you go.
Flexible scheduling goals. Let's look at solutions. Flexible scheduling can reduce stress by helping employee have more control over their schedule, which would lend to a better work-life balance. It improves the employee retention by having less open shifts and less absenteeism, which causes job stress from working short-staffed. An article by Lapone and Hughes stated that the nursing turnover rate for nurses and nursing assistants in nursing facilities is 85.8%. Absenteeism is decreased, as I alluded to, by giving the employee some control over the days and hours they work, thereby decreasing the call-off probability for family or social obligations. It encourages teamwork by working together to fill the schedule in ways that benefits everyone. The employee fulfills their commitment, and by working together for coverage, the staff is more satisfied. Obviously, the schedules are ultimately approved by management, but with less involvement to make this happen. Finally, it reduces management workload to not only fill the schedule, but with reduced absenteeism, it reduces the last-minute call-off staffing shortage issues. These are perfect conditions. Given the state of nurse shortages and employee staffing issues, I think it's time we try something different. Remember, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect different results. Thanks for watching my presentation, and I hope you found this information useful.